Hey guys, it's Underpowered, and welcome to the third episode of the AC Milan career mode. I want to start this episode off with a question. Where are you in the world, and what's the time? Where I am, at the time of recording, is 10:21 p.m. So yeah, what time is it for you guys? Comment below, because I think it'll be cool to see where all of you guys are really from. So yeah, we start this episode off with a sim match, and it turns out to be a pretty boring match. Nothing really happening except a few yellow cards and a few subscriptions. Well, Fiorentina's match is more interesting. Gomez has already scored. But yeah, we go into the second half, still goalless. Giacorini coming up with a goal, and yeah, as you'd expect. But yeah, it sparked into life in the second half with El Shaarawy equalising. But yeah, it's pretty disappointing that we didn't manage to get anything from this match because we do have a good team, probably a better team than Sunderland do. But anyway, we go into our scouting network. Not really sure what type of player we will need to improve our squad, but because our midfield is pretty solid, we have a great goalkeeper. Our wingers are great and pacey, and we don't really need anything in particular. So we just ask our scouts to look for a distance shooter, any position, between 16 and 29, so he'll still have a little bit of space so that he won't just start declining straight away. A first team quality distance shooter, sorry. But yeah, and yeah, I just think FIFA 15 has been a great game for long shots. Not so much for me, but I'm gonna be looking to try my hand out more with them. So yeah, we get a transfer offer for Marco Fossati from Borussia Dortmund. It's a little bit under his valuation, but I'm happy to get him off the books as he's a player that's not gonna be doing anything for us. And yeah, but and hopefully he'll be out of the club in a few days. We go over to our board, not to our board, to our finances, and we push around to see what we have to play with. And since I think it was in the first episode where I said not having enough money is going to be a problem, I think with the sales that we've made, it's less of a problem, much less of a problem now, and we can actually buy somebody decent that would help our first team finally. But yeah, we take a look into the central defense. Oh, sorry. We take a look into the centre backs. Uh, we're looking at quite a few, like Aymeric Laporte, because he has an amazing potential in this game. We look at Skirtle and we inquire about him, and we look at Shawcross as well, inquiring about him because he's just a beast. Basically, he's very strong, and I'd love to bring him in. We also look at Glick and I think it was Vla. Yeah, and we put in a bid for 4 million as he has only 11 months left on his contract, and he would be a good replacement centre back, seeing that we've let go of Zapata and Maxis recently. But yeah, but one thing that I've been wondering on this game, usually it's only players with ratings of 84 and above. But now I'm starting to see players with like 79 or 78 come up with their stats, even though I haven't scouted them before, which is kind of weird, but yeah. Anyway, we look at Gary Cahill, but there's just something inside of me that just doesn't like him. I don't know whether it's just me, but he just doesn't tickle my fancy. But yeah, anyway, we continue on and we see that we get an offer from Excess from Southampton, and it's only for 2.7 million, so we counter offer it for 3.5 million, hoping to get a bit of a deal out of it since he's 32 and only 77, and he will start decreasing soon. So yeah, and I think Shawcross is going to be too much at 14.5 million, just like Aymeric Laporte at 34.5 million. But yeah, Skirtle, Liverpool have come back to us on Skirtle asking for 15.5, but we bid 8.5 and we hope to see where it goes from there. And, and yeah, well, highlight was excited to come into my first played match against Hoffenheim because I think we have a good team and we would be able to compete in most big matches, and this would be kind of like a pre-test for us. However, and this is really annoying for me as I've put a lot of effort into this, trying really hard to get better at this game so I can do this. The footage of this match cut out at the 63rd minute, and which is really disappointing. Like, I mean, we lost the game 3-1, but I much rather would have preferred to upload the footage and just let you guys see how bad I am. But yeah, after tinkering with the squad, we changed to a 4-2-3-1, hoping to add a bit more width than the 4-3-3 that we were playing with before. But yeah, we take a look into the defensive midfielders, and since we have a bit more money now, and we inquire about Jakob and Kapui, and I think we made a build of 8.25 million for, yeah, 8.25 million for Fellaini, hoping to see what United would say about it. But because, and he's a really good player on this game. He's great for lumping the ball up to him if you are just not having a good game with playing it along the floor. But yeah, we look at Tiote, we look at Cambiaso because I think Cambiaso is a really good player, but he's retiring now, so it wouldn't make much sense to even try and do anything because he can't. But yeah, we also see Mikel Arteta, who I think is a good player, but just the things that I would have used him for, they're just not there anymore. Those stats, they've just depleted. But yeah, we see that Southampton have matched for Mexes. We've sold Fossati to Dortmund. Um, we've received replies to our inquiries for Baka and Jakob, and we bid 7.5 million for Kapui. But I'm not really sure whether I'll carry through with that deal because he doesn't, he doesn't really look as too much of a promising player. We see that Liverpool have accepted our bid of 8.5 million for Skirtle, and I think that this will be a great deal, but I just don't know whether I would be willing to drop Rami for him because I really do like Rami as a defender, and I know Scuttle's higher rated, and I think, but he's 1 year older, and I just don't know because they both have great heading stats. They're both around the 65 to 67 pace, but it's just like I've kind of gotten a bit attached to Rami now. But yeah, we see that Manchester United have accepted our bid for Marouane Fellaini, and we offer him what he is already getting at Manchester United, 110 grand, 3 years, and important first team player. I've been hoping that that will be enough to bring him into the club, but sorry, I still have that cough on since before. And yeah, Tottenham have set a 12 million asking price for Capu, which I think is, and already looking up the range of his stats, I think that will be a bit too much for us to actually go through with that deal. But yeah, I just don't know. We see that Skirtle has unfortunately declined because he's a top player. So I think we gave him was it a 15? Yeah, we gave him a 15% goal bonus. No, clean sheet bonus. Sorry, I can't speak today. And we see that Marouane Fellaini has also declined, so we do the same for him and give him a 15% goal bonus because that's all. I don't know. I don't know whether it really does help, but it has helped me in the past. So if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? So yeah. Um. Uh. Sorry. We get a final scout report on Capu, and we see that Spurs have accepted our bid. However, Capu is only 78 rated, and I just think that spending 12 million on him, 12 whole million pounds would be quite a bit of an overspend. But so yeah, we see Kabul, and we inquire about him, and we see Fernandinho, and we inquire about him as well to see what their asking price would be. Looking at Kapu and seeing that he's 78 rated now, I just don't think that he be worth it and live up to his 12 million price tag, because 12 million, even though it might not seem like it, it is a lot of money. Coming to the end of the episode, receive a bid for Montari, but we counter offer it, and hopefully he'll be leaving the club. Thanks for watching. Take care.